operating. That. Open this. Here like so. My freaking stream crashed. That was not cool. Not cool. Wah. Okay. Hopefully this will work properly now. I have no earthly idea that it's working properly. The Splunky application. What's up, dude? We Splunk on you? Never. Never. I'm glad that we're live again. Not entirely sure why, but the stream ended up crashing earlier, so that was a very sad moment in history, but we're back at it. We're just gonna kind of go with the flow, you know what I mean? You wanna sprunk on my sprunkable body? Never! RYL, welcome to the TikTok stream, how are you? Hope you're doing alright today. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Dude, I don't have any water. Should I go get water really quick? I don't know if I should. I haven't quite decided what I should do. My neck is killing me though. I have like a cramp or something in the left side of my neck and it makes it really, really hard to turn my head. Oh, really? Something tells me that will never happen. But I appreciate your commitment. Quite literally, no way in hell that's happening. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't even think it's feasibly possible. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. You just keep believing it will. I like your dedication. Bum, 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 ba-dum. Bum, 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 ba-dum. Oh, really? Seems like an interesting thing to say. Dum 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 dum. Boom 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 boom. Boom 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 boom. Boom 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 boom. Application. How has your day actually been though? What have you been up to? Besides being weird. Besides being weird, what have you been doing? What have you been working on? It'll be a certified sprunkable moment. Hey. I imagine it will be if it ever happens. Though I highly doubt it will. I mean, there's just no way it would happen. It's been good so far? Good. Been hanging out, or like playing games, been doing anything crazy? Been watching YouTube. Oh, okay. Are you like trying to figure out how you would like to get into YouTube, or what's up with that? Marco, welcome to the stream. How are you? Welcome to the TikTok stream. What type of content do you watch on YouTube? Is it like tutorial stuff? Are you trying to learn stuff from YouTube, or is it more of like fun stuff? Silent, welcome to the stream. How are you today? Just watching YouTube. Okay. It's kind of whatever pops up on your feed, I guess. Been there, done that. I have days like that where I don't necessarily watch anything. You sprunk on my friends? That's up to them. I don't give a shit. Cam the man, welcome to the stream. How are you? What does that have to do with me? It has nothing to do with me. Bum bum ba-dum. Let's go. Yeah. You do what you want. It has nothing to do with me. I'm just here at the moment. I'm just kind of enjoying my time. You know what I mean? That's a decision that they have to make. Hell no, I'm not gonna be a part of that. No interest in it. But you and my friends have a great time. I'll do whatever the hell you guys want to do. Me, on the other hand, I'm gonna be chilling, playing Minecraft. You know what I mean? Why not? I don't want to be a part of it. Duh. Same answer. Don't want to be a part of it. Not my thing. Not into it. Your level of boredom must be through the roof. Like, you must have a disturbing amount of boredom going. like an unhealthy amount of boredom, dude. You gotta pick up a hobby. I can feed myself. I'm an adult. But thank you. Evan! What's up, dude? Welcome back to the stream. How was your dentist appointment? My stream crashed, and so I had to restart it. It crashed like an hour ago, and then I was messing around with like other settings on TikTok and stuff like that. Oh no, I'm actually completely healthy. Application. I'm oddly very healthy. Work out regularly. I eat pretty clean, really clean actually. I don't even really drink juice that much. Actually, juice is pretty. And I'm sure it's healthy to some degree, but yeah, nah, bro, I don't need it. We're gonna make the chat just a little bit smaller. I don't know if that's too hard to read or not, but oh, that's weird. Yeah, application likes to be a little bit weird. I don't know. I don't understand it, but that's never gonna happen though. That's the thing. That would never happen. Ever. No reason for it to happen. Not interested in it. You're gonna feed chat your sprunk juice? That's a fascinating way to approach chat. What if chat doesn't want it? Something tells me something tells me that they're not gonna want it, you know? Wait, why am I not on TikTok? What do you mean? It should be live on TikTok. Yeah, I'm live on TikTok. What are you talking about? There's a universe? Maybe there is, but I'm not in that universe. Yeah, it says that I'm live on TikTok. It says I'm good. There may be a universe where that happens, but this is not that universe. In this universe, I'm just a guy playing Minecraft. Nah, not at all. Not at all, application. Not even a little bit. But it isn't. That's the thing. Bum 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 bum. Says that live has ended? What is going on? Hold on, let me click on it. Sure. Hold on. Yeah, no, it's working just fine. Are you sure it's not? Evan, are you sure that like your stream isn't broken? Have you tried closing TikTok and refreshing it? Like completely closing it? Weird. Let me spark on your face. You need my... I'm good. I'm good. Thank you, though. It's a very kind offer and gesture. I'm good, though. But you have your own face that you can use. So check again when you get home. All right, sounds good. No, I don't. I'm actually good. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, ba dum dum. It doesn't benefit me in any way. Not interested in it. Won't happen. Oh, that's not true. Now you're just lying. How would you even know that? Also, I'm gonna grab some water while you figure out how to answer that. Alright, I also got an apple. Moldy Banana, welcome to the stream. You didn't answer my question though. Evan, welcome back to the stream. How are you? It works. Sick. Glad to see that it's working now. The crick in my neck has progressively gotten worse to the point that I have to turn my whole body in order to read chat. Kind of sad. Just trust? That's not an answer. Like, how do you know? How do you know it's the best? But how does that make it the best? Wait, Evan, thank you for the like. Thank you very much. Dum dum dum. I mean, that's fascinating, but how does it make yours the best? No. You're still avoiding the question here. How come you're avoiding the question? Now you are. You've just described it to me. You're describing it. You're not telling me how it is the best. Because your friends said so? What qualifies them? How come I should trust your friends? How do I not, like, how do I know they're not as weird as you? These are valid questions here. I mean, I assumed that was the case. I mean, you know, it's y'all's decision. I don't give a shit. What Splunk factory? You're sending likes? Hold on. What's going on here? Oh. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. It should be working now. Let's see. Should... There we go. Oh, it reset it. That's so dumb. I'm saddened that it reset it. But we know that you've done 51,000. That's kind of crazy, actually. Eli, welcome to the stream. How are you? Yeah, I made a Splunk factory, which is the world's only Splunk. What? And how long did it take to make that? I'm saddened that it reset Evans all your work. Wow. I don't think that's how that one works. Just because Burger King is called Burger King doesn't mean they have the best burgers. Just because you made a Splunk factory doesn't mean you have the best Splunk. You need some Ferb built it for you? Okay, fascinating. Yeah, then we got it working again. Yay! Yay! You're also #1, which is dope to see. Back to 600 likes. Dude. Absolute manimal. An absolute manimal. It only took a day. I'm glad it was built fast. Boom, 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 boom. Just flying. The likes are flying. You have the best Sprunk. Saying you have the best doesn't mean you have the best. Who are your competitors? 700, let's go. Because you're the only one that makes it, then you definitely can't be the best. You need a competitor. You're just the only one that happens to make it. You killed the competitors? So then you definitely have never had the best Sprunk. That's 100, like, you don't kill the competitors unless your Sprunk is way worse than theirs. I'm the GOAT Splunkling? Absolutely, Evan. You got that #1 crown right now. By a large margin, even though it reset on the stream, which is ridiculous. 800 likes, and going, and counting. Let's just say they're one with the Sprunk. That's an interesting take. Why is it doubling up on the 900 likes? What is going on here? Servant of God, welcome to the stream. How are you? But again, application, I as much as you make Sprunk, killing off your competitors only means that your Sprunk was inferior to theirs. Even with doing all those things, it doesn't matter. Killing off your competitors means that your product was inferior to theirs. And so, in an attempt to make your product better, you just kill them. Okay? That's how that works. It's an L no matter how you look at it. It's an unfortunate L on your end. You just gotta be better. You gotta be better. There is nothing that you have said that has indicated that you have better sprunk. If anything, everything that you have said has led me to believe that your sprunk is in fact inferior. Almost useless. Black Bullet, welcome to the stream. How are you today? Application, you gotta go back to the drawing board, dog. Become better. Be better, man. It's an unfortunate reality. It helps them out with daily life. Well, that's good. How does it help them out? In what ways? I'm curious to know. Luna, welcome to the stream. How are you today? It helps people be happy with themselves. Huh. Like an antidepressant? It gives them confidence. Okay. Well, I already have confidence, and I don't need to be happy. I'm pretty happy as it is. So in that case, what do? What if I don't need your product? Then what? Dalen Dowell, welcome to the stream. How are you? Hope you're doing all right today. It tells them genuine What? I'm not understanding. What do you mean by that? Then I'll have to kill you? Ah, seems like you're a poor businessman. And turn me, make me one with the sprunk. Oh shoot, gotta go for a second. All right, be safe, Evan. Yeah, you are a terrible businessman. Well, at least you're self-aware enough to know. At least you're self-aware enough to know. Since I don't need it, I'm gonna have to be one with the sprunk. I mean, I guess if we could do it. I don't know how you're gonna do it though. Ooh, Evan with the 1,000 likes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. You're not the worst salesman? It sounds like you might be. Oh, 1 second. I gotta go get my dogs. 1 second. Alright. I'm back. Not even close to 50K? That's okay. Application, you're the least worst salesman? No, you sound pretty bad at it. You sound pretty bad at it. But Evan, we have to remember that you already did 50,000 likes on the stream, so yeah, you're far away this time for this stream technically, but you've already done 50,000 today. 52,000 if we're being honest. Also, I have a question. Why did you come up with this color? Because there is a drink in Jimmy Neutron called Purple Flirt, and I thought it looked delicious, so I chose that color. That's it. True, true. I know. I know. So, either way, I appreciate all the likes, dog. You're a real one. You're a real one. Yay! It's just non-stop yays. Goofy! Gonna ask me questions from the past? You can't come up with your own? Seems fascinating. JXEXRO. Welcome to the stream. Double question mark. Welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are doing alright today. You don't feel like coming up with questions of your own? That's a unique way of saying I'm super lazy. But do what you gotta do. Eldar, welcome to the TikTok stream. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How many more pillars do we have? 3. We're almost there. We are at the tail end of all this. We've made tremendous progress. I know, right? Kelsey Unreal, welcome to the stream. How are you? Ah, Kelsey Unreal, thank you for the gift. Was not expecting that. Hello. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We got ourselves a little rose, everybody. It's cute. That's very kind of you. And the cool thing about these next 3 pillars, I think they're the smaller of all the pillars. So we've done all the really big pillars. We're now to the final pillar, the final skinny pillars, and so we're getting really close to being done clearing out the entire end. I don't know what I'm gonna do when I get it done, but why did I need more yum yum? I have no idea what you're talking about. What is yum yum? Isn't that a candy bar? A yum yum bar? I feel like that's a candy bar. Maybe it's not. I have no earthly idea. But either way. Yo, Evan, thank you for the 1,200 likes. Thank you very much. That was very kind of you. Boom, 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 boom. You know what's really good? Brisket. Smoked brisket. Oh my gosh. Brisket that's been smoked for 16 to 24 hours. Woo! With a delicious bark on it. Do you understand how good that is? I'm talking deliciousness. I love. You know what I mean? I love brisket. That's all I'm saying. Exactly. What are some questions people asked for in the past? I don't know, dog. They've asked if I played other games, stuff like that. I don't know, just random thoughts. And sometimes I answer, sometimes I don't. Depends on what the question is. You just gotta ask. Your dad makes a really good brisket. I am not that good at it. I've done it a couple of times, but it's something that I want to work on. I know it's a skill. Have you played other games? I have. They were fun. I enjoyed them. But there's this place called Teddy... Is it Teddy? No, not Teddy Jack's. What is it called? Hold on. I think Teddy Black's, maybe? I don't know. Let me see. 1 second. What is it called? Terry Black's. And it is so good. Do I play Fortnite? Nuh-uh. I do not. What are my favorite snacks? Pineapple, strawberries, apples. Mainly Pink Lady apples, because they're more tart. When I'm not eating clean, hot Cheetos, really the lime ones. The dill pickle ones are trash in my opinion. I have no idea what that means. And even if I did know what that meant, I don't know. Let's see. What else are my favorite snacks? I'm pretty much like gummy worms. Those are awesome. Sour Skittles, delicious. It really just depends on what I'm. Ice cream of like mini varieties. Love that. Bum, 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 bum. Out of my 5 fingers, which one's my favorite? Probably my ring finger, because that's where I wear the ring that my wife gave me. But my second favorite would be the middle finger, because it's so versatile. The versatile finger. You know what I mean? That was a unique question. Valid. Trying. You don't have fingers? I'm sorry to hear that. Motorcycle accident? What happened? What happened there? I could have a liquid come out of my fingers. Probably liquid gold. You're using your sprunk machine? I hope it's working well. Alright, hold on. This guy is annoying. One liquid per finger? Oh man. It would probably be liquid gold and liquid silver. Probably gasoline out of one of them because I'm tired of paying for gas. Water out of another one, just because that's very universal, like universally needed. It's useful to have. You're gonna hit the sprunk button on the stream? Bet. Sounds good. Silkwing, welcome to the stream. What's the final liquid that I would use? Liquid hydrogen, maybe? Just because that seems cool. Looks like my hand would be like smoking and stuff. I don't know. Really don't know for that last one. Tough, yeah. Chaotic Agras, did I say that right? Welcome to the stream. How are you today? Hope you're doing all right. Hope you're doing well. If I died, what would my last joke about dying be? I mean, I don't know if I would necessarily make a joke, to be honest. If I died, I would probably write some kind of letter expressing how much I love my family, how much I appreciate, you know, what, like the role that they played in my life. It's probably pretty cheesy sounding, but that's probably what I do. Charles, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing all right today. That's probably what I do. Is just thank my wife for being the woman that she is and supporting me when it didn't look like I was going to become anything or be of any use. So stuff like that. XHoly7, welcome to the stream. How are you? What's your favorite TV show? Ooh. The Blacklist, maybe? I don't know. I don't watch a lot of TV, so I've really enjoyed Rick and Morty, but I don't know if that's necessarily a TV show. The Office is pretty funny. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was also really dope. Have you ever gone back and watched those? I don't know. I don't think I have a favorite. It's a great question, though. Favorite movie? I don't have a favorite movie. I really don't. I think there are too many different movies with too many different genres that are just way too good to choose just one movie. I could tell one more joke. I don't know if I would. I don't know any jokes that are good enough that are worth telling that would be worth not making a joke ever again. You know what I mean? Does that make any sense? Hopefully that makes sense. But I don't even have a top 3, Evan. Like, that's how much I enjoy movies. I just love storytelling. I don't know. Interstellar would have to be 1. Inception is probably 1. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. That is such a hard decision to make. But a joke. I don't know. I'm not a comedian. I don't know. I don't know if I'd tell a joke. I don't know very many jokes either. Like, I genuinely can't think of a joke right now. User 3237051134888. Welcome to the stream. Oh my gosh, that was pretty good. I got that one pretty good. I don't get a lot of users in here, but when I do, I try and get all the numbers right, and that one flowed pretty well. Chat, I'm dying, so splunk on me. I don't think chat wants to. We're being honest here. You really should, application. You really should, like, look in the mirror and just have a serious conversation with yourself and work on how you can not be so bored. The fixation here is a little off-putting. Not gonna lie to you. A little weird. How the heck do you know that? Oh no. To continuously fixate on sprunking, you gotta be bored. An unhealthy level of boredom. Which probably means you should put the phone down with a laptop or however the heck you're watching the stream and go outside and touch grass. Go experience life. Get off the internet for a few hours. It might help. All right, Evan. Have fun at the gym. Get a great workout in. Do Moda. I don't know if I said that right. Welcome to the stream. How are you? But it's too hot to go outside. You don't have a water hose. You can't go to a local swimming pool. Or I guess the last thing is you can't just enjoy the heat for what it is. Find some shade. Shiny Shadow 2420, welcome to the stream. How are you? Bye, Evan. Take it easy. It was nice chatting with you. You don't like using the water hose? Seems like an excuse to me. Sounds like an excuse to me. Seems like you'd rather be bored than out, actually try and do something fun. Which is kind of odd to me. But, it's your life. Do what you want. Whatever. I'm but a random guy on the internet. I'm not your father. Alright. Sammy, welcome to the stream. How are you? Hope you're doing alright. Thank you for liking the stream, Sammy. I appreciate that. Oh, Sammy with the follow. Thank you. OG joined. Welcome to the stream, OG. Hope you're doing alright today. Boom. Hey, I'm not nagging at you about playing Minecraft, so don't nag at me about watching this stream. Hey, I can do whatever the hell I want to. Let's not get confused. I don't give a shit if you watch the stream or not. Isaac Vega, welcome to the stream. Ain't nobody forcing you to be here. Let's make that very clear. Also not telling you to go out and touch grass because of the fact that you're watching the stream. It has nothing to do with that. I don't give a shit if you watch the stream. I'm telling you to go touch grass because you're being weird. That's why. Being real weird. Green Heart joined. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing alright today. Oh, watch. You're not being forced by me, but someone else? Hey, I don't know. You bring it up with them. What do you want me to do about it? What you want me to do about it? Alright. Oh my gosh, we've knocked out 3 pillars today. 2.5 pillars, I can't remember. Alright, cool. Now we're on to the final 3 pillars, and they are these small, skinny pillars, which is exciting. I think each one of these pillars takes about an hour to mine out, hour and a half. You do touch grass? Are you sure about it? Are you sure that's what you do? It doesn't seem like you do. It seems like you have a whole lot of time on your hand, and none of that time is being used towards any hobbies that you actually enjoy. I just want to make sure you're okay. You've been on, from the first time you joined the stream to this time, you've been on some weird stuff. Again, I don't know your life. I don't know what's going on in your life that makes you feel like you got to come in here and be weird. You can be normal, you know. You can chill. It's all right. You can chill a little bit. I can be mad at you if you chill. I imagine that there would be some people in here that would want to talk to you. You know what I mean? Wait, someone's working. Oh, you got a pool. Wait. Application, dog. Dog, you got a pool in your backyard? Is that what I'm hearing? Application, you didn't tell me you had it like that. Congratulations, dude. Congratulations. I'm proud of the work that you put in. I'm proud of the work that you put in. Oh. Well, the way you typed that made it sound like you have a pool. Oh. Okay, if you had a choice between going to the beach or going to the lake, what are you choosing? That's the real question. Are you a beach guy or are you a lake guy? What's the verdict here? A beach, really? No way. No way. How come? What is it about the beach that you like? Because I'm a lake guy. I like going to the lake. I'm also, I mean, it doesn't help that I'm like absolutely terrified of large bodies of water, but you know. You would like to go to the, wait, have you never been to a beach? Or is it just, it's more convenient to go to lakes? Don't really care? Okay. Yeah, I love the lake. I don't know why. I have no idea why, but I prefer the lake. Are you big into fishing or anything like that, or do you just like hanging out in the water? I can't say that I'm big into fishing, but it's something that, I don't know, fishing can be so relaxing, but also there, like, if you do catch something, there's that little moment, right, of just pure adrenaline. It's so fun. I don't have are there a bunch of lakes near me? I mean, I don't know, I guess it depends on what you consider near. Because I can get to basically any really nice lake within like a 5 to 8 hour drive, which in my mind isn't that bad. But do you like doing like diving board stuff like that? Or like you into snorkeling or something like that? Valid Kev, welcome to the stream. How are you today? Hope you're doing all right. Whoa. FZXI Darky Shadow, welcome to the stream. How are you? Okay. That makes sense to me. That makes sense to me. Onyx joined. Welcome to the stream, Onyx. You doing all right today? Let's see. I don't really like. Do I like swimming? Sort of. So, no, not really. As I've gotten older, I haven't. I don't like it as much. Zeno, welcome to the stream. How are you? It is the idea of like getting like wet from swimming and then getting out and drying off and then someone wanting to be like, hey, let's go back in the water. I don't want to do that. I love swimming. I'm a pretty strong swimmer. I don't know if I love it. Evan, welcome to the stream. How are you? Hope you're doing all right. I mean, I don't love swimming. I mean, it's cool. It's whatever. I don't hate swimming either, though. But I definitely don't love swimming. I love a lazy river. I like kind of floating around. That's kind of fun. I don't mind that. But I don't understand how people lay out and tan all day. I can't do that. I start to overheat. My dog is barking nonstop and it is frustrating me to no end. Oh my gosh. Maple! Shush! Maple! She's losing her mind. You know me more than I... Look, here we go again. Application, you're being weird again. I need you to reel it in. I need you to reel it in. You're being weird again. Alright? You take a second, you take a deep breath. Alright, you pull yourself together. My dog is gonna... I'm gonna lose my mind. She was inside, hanging out in her kennel. Came out, used the bathroom, got water, now she's going crazy. Oh man, I'm being weird. Look. I'm just trying to help you help yourself, you know? What is that name? Goff. Welcome to the stream. Fascinating name there. Hope you're doing alright today. I don't think my dog's gonna stop barking. You can't be you? Now if you're gonna be weird. Something tells me you're not normally this weird. Something tells me you're being weird like this because it's a stream. That's how most people try to act on the internet. They do some weird stuff on the internet. I ain't into that shit. I want to have a good time. I want to laugh. I want to have fun. I'm not into the weird stuff. It's not my cup of tea. Do dogs' vocal cords get tired? Is that a thing? Bleed out. Welcome to the stream. Really hope I don't bleed out. I really don't ever want to be in a situation where I'm like bleeding out. Really hope not. That'd be a horrible... I feel like that's a horrible way to go. I mean, I don't know. Maybe your body eventually... No, because don't you start going cold and stuff? Yeah, nah. I'd rather not. I'm good. I think I'd rather just like... I prefer sleep, you know, old age, sleep, maybe hospice, you know, just kind of peacefully go. I feel like that's most people. Sup, join the stream. What's up, sup? What's up? What's up? Hope you're doing all right. T&D, and how are you? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing all right today. Katsu Blade? Welcome to the stream. How are you? Hope you're doing all right today. What is a katsu blade? I need to look this up. Hold on. Hold on. Looking this up. What's a katsu? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. They look kind of cool, but they have poor reviews. I don't know. Stefan! Welcome to the stream. Or is it Stefan? I don't know. The katsu blades look kind of sick, though. Oh, there's a whole bunch of different varieties. Oh, maybe because it's a brand? I don't know. I don't know who just joined the stream. Is it sexing people? Sexing, Pexel? I don't know. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing alright. Xavier, what's up, dude? How are you, brother? I hope you're doing alright, man. I hope you're doing alright today. Dum. My dog has been barking nonstop for like 10 minutes. I don't know if they're barking because I'm talking and they can't see me, or if there's actually something outside that is like driving them up a wall. Either way, I imagine they're just barking at me. Probably what's happening here. But she was inside and she needs to be outside for a little bit. You know what I mean? Decent, I guess. Just finished some math homework. Already past 3 a.m. So you live and thought I'd drop by for a while. Bet. Well, thank you for dropping by. Math homework at 3 a.m. is crazy. Bearded Cross, welcome to the stream. How are you? Higito, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Hope you're doing all right today. So was it hard? Was the homework hard? Why did you wait till 3 a.m.? Why is it 18 plus? That's a great question. So I decided I'm not going to filter myself. I got tired of it. You mentioned that you felt like I was filtering myself the other day, and I started thinking about it. And yes, I mean, not that I go out of my way to like cuss or anything, but if there's something that needs to be said and I feel like the emphasis is better by using the word shit or something, I'm going to say it. You know what I mean? So I added that. LG2, that sounds like a light machine gun or something. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing alright today. I hope you're doing alright today. Larry the Lobster, P. Diddy Lover. Fascinating name. Well, welcome, guys. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Hope you guys are doing alright today. Yeah, that's why, Xavier. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you like it. Maybe you don't. Either way, don't really care. I agree. Probably not gonna hear it. Like, you definitely didn't hear it from me for the first time. So it is what it is. I think initially it was the whole goal of like, you know, I want to be brand friendly and blah 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 blah. But I quite frankly don't give a shit. I don't care, dude. If you don't like someone swearing and you don't want to watch, cool. I mean, more power to you. Kind of whatever for me. You know what I mean? Shit don't matter that much. And I'd rather be comfortable talking than to pretend. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's just me. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm not. I have no idea. But it is what it is. At the end of the day, my only goal here is to have fun, stream, and put out the most entertaining content that I possibly can. That being said, my YouTube videos won't have any cussing in it because YouTube doesn't like that. So But two, I'm not usually thinking about swear words or talking about random topics. I usually like follow a script or something. So I'm talking about what I'm doing in Minecraft. It's not like something crazy is happening. You know what I mean? So there's that. The bloodstream is running through caffeine. All right, Xavier, you have a good one. Appreciate you hanging out. Appreciate you talking. Have a great night of sleep. Rest up, dude. Pink Bo just joined. Welcome to the TikTok stream. Hope you're doing all right today. So I had a plan and a goal of working out today. I was gonna do like a jump rope workout, but yeah, it's not. I don't think that's gonna work anymore. My neck hurts so bad. I have such a bad cramp in my neck. Not fun. I can barely turn my head, and I have to turn my entire body to like look left and right. It's kind of crazy. Oh, I think my son is awake. He is knocking on the door with a stick or a hammer or something. Hold on, 1 second. Yeah, now that my son is no longer slapping the mess out of the door with a shovel, that was kind of insane. That's one heck of a way to get someone's attention, isn't it? It worked. For a split second anyways. Oh, man. Ionia? Wait, I don't even know how to pronounce that, but hello, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing okay today. Bum, bum, bum. Dan joined the stream. Welcome. I hope you're doing all right. I hope life is good for you. Oh, obsidian. I want to know how much obsidian I've mined today. What am I at today? That's the real question. That is the real question here. 38,000. Oh my gosh. Rocco, welcome to the stream. How are you? 38,000. I am disgusted by that amount. Goodness gracious, dude. With all the things that I've built in the world, I really haven't mined all that much. That's kind of insane. You know what I mean? Pretty insane when you think about it. Super duper insane when you think about it. I'm proud of it, yeah, but kind of insane. Bug Glazer? What a name. Welcome to the stream. How are you? I hope you're doing pretty well today. Summer and Dom got wait, Summer and what? I don't even know how to pronounce that. Welcome to the stream though. Bum 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 bum. Or is it some random guy? It's some random guy. There we go. Oh my gosh, dude, my brain just broke. Fabian Torres, welcome to the stream. How are you? I hope you're doing pretty well. Scrolling through the TikToks. Just scrolling through the TikToks. Bada bing, bada bum, bum, bum. Bow. Bow. Yeah. I am so ready to be done mining obsidian. I genuinely cannot begin to explain how ready I am to be done mining obsidian. This has been such a long journey. The level of commitment that obviously I thought I was ready to commit to, and very, very evidently I am pretty committed to, but still, it has been insane to me that I've mined this much. I have no idea what I'm gonna save all this obsidian for. Probably nothing, but you know. Griefer, welcome to the stream. How are you? I hope you're enjoying life. Apple Slices, I love the name. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Dump, down, dump, down, dump. Bow, 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 bow. Dun, 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 dun. Ow, my neck. My gosh, dude. Let me see. Sam Santos, welcome to the stream. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Donna. Ow. I think I'm learning that playing Minecraft for hours is not healthy. I don't know if this has anything to do with why my neck hurts, but not fun. Maybe I'm just old and breaking. That is also an option. That's probably the actual, that's like the likely reason. Smith, to be real, welcome to the stream. How are you today? I need to look something up. 1 second. Oh, wait. Wait a second. So someone mentioned someone known as Dr. Donut. I've seen them all over the internet. I did not know that that was their name. I've seen their shorts, but I didn't realize that's who they were. Not sure if that's a bad thing or not, but it is what it is. Ow. Doop. Sinclair33, welcome to the stream. How are you today? I hope you're doing alright. 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 Yeah. No. You like to mess with stuff when you come in here, kiddo. Real. Welcome to the stream. How are you today? Hope you're doing okay. Yummy. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing all right today. Welcome to the stream. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, chicka, boom, ba ba boom, boom, ba ba boom, da doom, doom. Boom, boom. Oh, this is a fun song. This is a real fun song. I like this one a lot. Alright, here we go. Taylor, welcome to the stream. How are you today? No. One second, I'm looking at something. Bum 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 bum. That Leal? L? Welcome to the stream. I don't know how to pronounce your name. How are you today? I hope you're doing alright. Evan, welcome to the stream. How are you today? Bum bum bum. No. No. Oh, big yawn! Ah! Dun. Jacinto, what's up, man? How are you? Welcome to the stream. How's your day been? Hope it's been pretty good. King Hicks, welcome to the TikTok stream. How are you? You're doing alright today. Sophie, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing okay. No. Indy Zorro, welcome to the stream. How are you today? May or may not, I just woke up, messed up my sleep schedule. How's the stream been? It's been really, really good. You're very pretty. Wow, thank you. Welcome to the stream. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. It's been a great stream. Actually, this is the second stream I've done today because my stream software crashed earlier. But one of the best streams I think I've ever had. So, Shiesty Cat, welcome to the stream. How are you? Brandon Erickson, welcome to the stream. How are you? DQVUR, welcome to the stream. How are you? Yeah, no, the stream's been really, really good today. I've been having a blast. We are getting so close to being done with mining obsidian. I can't even begin to express how excited I am to not have to mine obsidian. We've mined over 38,000 blocks of obsidian at this point, and you know what? I'm ready to be done. It's just the best way of putting it. It'd be nice to be able to finally work on something else other than mining obsidian. But yeah, you know, it is what it is. I signed up for it, so there's no real reason to cry about it. It was all my fault, you know. Killer K I don't even know how to pronounce that. Welcome to the stream. How are you? But yeah, I think I'm going insane mining obsidian. I am ready to be done. Probably would have self-deleted after mining obsidian. I'm pretty close to it, but I'm so close to the end that I'm also starting to get excited. You know what I mean? I'm in that weird space. But one thing that I realized is that there are different there's different sizes to the pillars. So I didn't notice it at first, but like some pillars are thicker than the others. So we're on the thinnest pillars of that like left. So that's been nice because it means I'm mining a bit faster through all of it. I don't know, it takes a little bit less time to mine through this, so I can smell the end, which is nice. I can smell the end. Okay, no pun intended there. I'm so sick of this place, kind of, but it's gonna be so sick once I get to finally work on the actual base. But until that time comes, you know, here we are, just losing my mind. I've had plenty of time to think about my life. My son just screams so loud. Yeah? Huh? Hi, Turtle Man. How are you? How many towers do we have left? 2 1/4. My son is saying something, and I have no idea what he's saying. What do I plan? I saw you place down slime, and I'm like, this man is crazy. Yeah, so we're going to be building a giant planet, and then we're going to build a spaceship that's shooting the planet, causing the planet to explode. And it's going to be my membership subscriber only area. So yeah, really, really stoked about that. It should be really cool. I hope. I don't know. Maybe not. It really depends, I guess. But yeah, we're down to the final 3 pillars. So I think each pillar that's left takes about an hour to an hour and a half to mine. But yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I think I am a little crazy though. I think I need a little bit of help, you know what I mean? Just a little bit. I don't know, dude. I know people have done this before, but if you've never actually mined out the pillars, it's really hard to put into words like how crazy and time consuming and quite frankly boring this can be. Strictly by hand. So I don't know if I'm a little dumb, but there's nothing in this world. I've never used World Edit. I don't even know how to use it. Yeah! Hold on, buddy. Okay, hold on, guys. My son is calling for me, and I can't understand him because he screams my name, and then he gets real quiet and says something. 1 second, kiddo. I'm coming. okay? Is it? He wanted to show me that he has a wafer that has Nutella. So, but as I was saying, I've never used World Edit. I've never used Axiom. I tried to start learning it and I got bored. It would probably help a lot, but like the idea of building something in creative just to make a blueprint, and then to take that blueprint, go into survival, replay, like put that blueprint down, and then rebuild everything that I built seems like such a chore. Autumn, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? It sounds so stupid when I say it out loud, but like my brain can't like fathom building something twice just so I can have a blueprint and make it feel like it's easier. It just seems way more time consuming. It's probably not. And it's probably worth it learning how to use World Edit or Axiom, but yeah, I haven't. Double question mark, joined, welcome to the stream. How are you today? You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe I'm just a little off my rocker, right? Maybe my brain just doesn't fire, you know, on all cylinders. Maybe there is just a little, you know, screw or two loose up there, but it is what it is. HD, hi. Everybody say hello to HD. That's my beautiful wife. She's the most supportive person I've ever met. Love her to death. She's amazing. That's how I felt. I'd rather just struggle once. It's probably slower, but I prefer it. Exactly. That's exactly how I feel. And again, maybe I'm crazy. Maybe there's something a little bit wrong with me. But I can't, and maybe it's part of my ADHD, but like I can't fathom the idea of building something and then just like, you know what I mean? It seems so stupid. Ian Fire, welcome to the stream. How are you? This is how we hang out? No, it's not. This is how we hang out sometimes. You can be a little sassy, guys. You're still the love of my life, though. Hey, y'all. You're still the love of my life. ADHD gang? Yes. Which makes it weird. I hate when people say, like, okay, I don't know how many people actually have ADHD, but it seems like it's become this, like, cool thing where everyone's like, yeah, I have ADHD because I can't focus on something. And it's like, do you really have ADHD or do you just not focus on something? You know what I mean? No need for the name calling. Hey, I'm letting chat know that you are the GOAT, the best. You know what I mean? Long distance relationship, but y'all live together. Yo, Jacinto. Yo, chill. 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 Don't you do that to me. I gotta go inside after the stream. Alright? I'm the one that gets to face my wife. Sassy? You don't think you don't think you got a little sass to you? I think you got a little sass. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with being sassy. I prefer it, actually. You spitting truth? Stop. I don't like this teaming up thing. I don't know how I feel about it. I can't move my head because my neck is messed up right now. I've been mining black blocks for so long that I don't even know how to, like, I don't even know if I'm gonna be okay after all this. And then the people that I'm supposed to be able to talk to and trust in are just out here cooking me. That's how y'all want to do this? Oh no, don't you start apologizing now. Nah, that's not how we're gonna do this. That's cool. I see how we're gonna handle this. We're good. We're good. We're good. It's called community. Ah, right. You're right. I should stop crying about it. A common unity. All right. Okay. Chat. You can see my wife is a smart one out of the relationship. She's out here breaking down words like that. I laugh in serious situations. It's a coping mechanism. I do that all the time. It's really bad. Ask my wife. Ask Magnet. Welcome back to the stream. How are you, sir? Hope you're doing okay. We are down to the final 2 and whatever left of this pillar. And the thing is, like, I'm gonna get rid of these pillars, and we may just stand here and stare at the void for a little bit. Probably not, but maybe. Just playing some GD. What's GD? Funky laughs in basically all situations. I really do. I try not to, but I feel weird when I don't laugh. It is definitely a coping mechanism. It's not, it's not good. I highly recommend finding other mechanisms to help you. Geometry Dash, that's right. You did say that last time. Bass, how many hours have you put into that game? I bet you it's a ridiculous amount. I'm okay with staring into the void for a little bit. Lucky is my type of guy. Thank you, thank you. Stealthy Ninja 9909, welcome to the TikTok stream. How are you today? I hope you're doing all right. I hope you're doing all right. Guys, earlier today we had someone on TikTok who committed to liking the stream 2,000 times. They tapped their screen 52,000 times over the course of like 3 hours. I've never seen anything like it. It was insane. Just crashed, what the heck? I feel like that's part of the whole game, you know what I mean? It must be infuriating when you get to like some of those later levels where you feel like you can't do anything. Dean DeBean, welcome to the stream. How are you today? Hope you're doing all right. But like, it must be so infuriating. Is there times like where you've died and you've seen the finish line? I feel like you have. I think that would break my spirit. Dave Chappelle is one of the greatest comedians ever. Might be the greatest comedian ever. And here's the thing. I think I love him so much and I think he's so funny because like it's not like you hear, you know how like with some comedians you can tell that they're setting up a joke? With Dave Chappelle, it's like he's having a simple conversation with you and the dude is just hilarious. Zion, welcome to the stream. How are you? Yeah, it sucks. Is there like a halfway save point or do you have to start over at the very beginning whenever you die? There's a 6-minute level? Did you have to start all the way over? I need to know if you had to start all over, that's evil. Never looked at it that way? Yeah, I mean, just watch his stuff. It feels like he's having a conversation. It feels like you are sitting at a bar. I don't like beer, but it's like you have a drink, you have some food, and you're just sitting there having a conversation, and the entire time you're crying from laughter. If you have to start at the beginning, yo, the devs of that game are evil individuals. They're sick. They are sick in the head. Waylon, welcome to the stream. How are you today? Lena, welcome to the stream. How are you today? That sounds horrible. Ass, why do you put yourself through it? I guess you're into fishing, so maybe you're just really into like being patient and stuff, but that seems insane to me. Good for you. That's why I married you, 1,000%. You are the most funny person on the planet. Dave Chappelle doesn't even compare to you, babe. It's not even close. It's not even close. You have me crying with laughter. Just tears rolling down my face. Yes? You want me to come outside? I can't hear my son. Some people spend millions of attempts. I would never. As someone who is like doing crazy stuff. Yeah, my son's voice is cracked. What? You want me to come inside? What's inside, buddy? What's going on? Don't lie. She can be a close second. Just kidding. I don't think she'd want to be a close second. Do what? I don't know what he said. He always like calls my name and then he like goes quiet when he responds. He goes, Dad! I'm like, yeah, and he goes, I'm like, what? What'd you just say? Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm just getting old. My ears are starting to die. I thought we were cool just until the tables have turned. The tides of war. The tables have turned. This will go down in history. Dum dum. Boom boom. Boom boom. I was saying this earlier. I have plans to work out today. I was gonna do a workout in like the front yard, maybe in the backyard. Just grab a jump rope, do some jump rope to get some cardio in. My neck hurt. The left side of my neck hurts so bad that that's not gonna be happening. I'm gonna probably put a heat pack on at some point, probably this evening, and just chill. Mosquitoes are next level. I was looking at the humidity. It's 43% humidity today. It's been disgusting. I even I know I have an AC unit out here, but I closed the curtain to see if that would help. No, I have a fan going and the AC unit going. I'm still burning up. It is just unbearably hot. I don't know how people do humidity. I'm not made for it. But the mosquitoes, they love it. I'm so sick of it. They just bit you on the heel. Do you have the little mosquito repellent? I don't know what type of mosquitoes we're using that we have right now, but we have like a little machine that is supposed to be a mosquito repellent, and maybe it is working, but it doesn't feel like it is, guys. These mosquitoes are a little different this year. They don't care. They have a mission, a job, an agenda, and they're going to complete it. It's been very frustrating. I'm wondering if the city's going to start driving around to try and, you know how they like spray the bug killer throughout the air? I wonder if they're going to have to start doing that. Because of how much rain we got. And it's supposed to rain all next week as well. Or most of next week. It's like 3 or 4 days in a row. Not looking forward to that. Humidity sucks. I wanted to move to Houston, but when I worked out there, I was pouring sweat for like an hour straight. Houston is a different animal. Houston's bad. Honestly, even Dallas and Austin can be pretty bad. San Antonio can get really, really bad. Anywhere that is on the Gulf, basically, from Louisiana all the way to Florida, disgusting. I genuinely don't know how people. I assume you kind of get used to it, but I don't know if you get used to it to the point where like you stop sweating. I just don't think that happens. So dry where I'm at in Texas. I love that. Yeah, it's dry where I live here in Texas, and I love it. I'm all for it. I don't want it to change. Don't want it to change. Don't need it to change. I am happy. I am perfectly okay with West Texas dryness. It makes me happy. I don't want it to change. Except for today, for some reason, because we've had rain recently, it decided, hey, we're going to be a little humid. And it's been breaking me. It has been showing me who is boss. I just, like I said, I don't know how people do it. I guess if you're raised there, you get used to it. I don't know. But not for me. West Texas native? Heck yeah, same here. Born and raised. Born and raised. And I plan on dying out here. I plan on dying in Texas. That's, you know, it is what it is. I don't want to go anywhere else. The dirt is pretty depressing, I won't lie to you. I get tired of seeing the dirt, but, you know, also, I like being able to see all the flat land, I will say that. I will say that. Being able to go outside of the city and just be able to see stuff is so nice, because my brother played basketball for the University of Maine a long time ago, and I went and visited, and it was so weird not being able to see anything. Like it like terrified me. It was odd. Did not like it at all. But I will say the dust storms suck. There's no getting around that. Dust storms suck. Especially when you see like a wall of it, you're like, there's no escaping this. I don't, like, what do we do? You just gotta accept the fact that, like, you're gonna be sneezing for the next week. Not fun. But other than that, I love West Texas. I also love the community that West Texas provides. Like, I don't know. I've been to some larger cities, and, I don't know, there's just this kind of, this love and respect that you naturally have in West Texas, and I imagine it's the same in like a lot of smaller communities or more rural areas, but like I love it, you know what I mean? Also like the fact that there's not a ton of like traffic. Went to Utah and they had mountains. It was a surreal experience and having to drive through them. Have I ever physically driven through mountains? Yes, but nothing like what Utah has, I don't think. I've driven to LA and you drive through mountains in Arizona and Nevada, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. And it's not too bad. Max, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing all right. It's not too bad, but it gets a little hairy like at night. Give him the blue workbook. Wait, what's the blue WK? Hold on. For the Tonys. And he is so lit. I love that for him. I love how excited he gets. It's the best. The Tonys is such a good invention. Whoever created it, good for them. It's interactive, but it's not like a monitor or a screen. It's just mess around with it. Wait. When did you get Wildcrats? I didn't know we had that. When did we get that? Yay! Okay, sick. Ah, okay. So you're in the Permian Basin, huh? Nice. I remember driving out there like in high school when I had to play it with like when we played Odessa Permian and like the Midland teams when we'd go out there and play. Like just found it in a bundle on Facebook Marketplace today along with Toothless and some others. Heck yeah. You're a deal finder, that's for sure. Nice. But yeah, Luis, welcome to the stream. Yeah, the Permian Basin is an interesting place. Great people. The running joke is the water though. I have a friend, a teammate from high school who coaches out there now. And I saw him a couple of weeks ago. He came to visit and we happened to play some basketball together. And I was like, do you drink the water out there? And he looked at me like, he was like, bro, you know the answer to that. He's like, no, I drink I drink bottled water. Right? There's no way I'm drinking the water out here. Had me laughing. But there is a ton of oil out there. There's a ton of money to be made out there. I had a few friends that lived out there that work in the oil field, and hard, dangerous work, but you make good money, so I'm not interested in it. I got these soft hands, you know what I mean? Only calluses I have on my hands are from lifting weights. Boom, boom, boom. You won't wait. Are you being serious? Are you being serious? Ah, no, I remember I was in Big Spring. I was going to school out there. And there was like a week or two where they shut down the water lines because the sewage broke. Some sewage pipe broke and got into the water lines. And they were like, hey, we didn't shut down the water lines. They basically told us, you're like, hey, do not drink the water. Don't use it to brush your teeth. They dropped off and delivered bottled water to everybody at the campus. Oh, no, it's not that bad. Okay, got you. I was like, no. I will say, they made this like little Gatorade drink using that water, and it was some of the best tasting. I don't know what's in the water out there, but it tasted good. There's also a superhero. Ooh. But not Spider-Man, a different superhero, right? The Spider-Man one goes hard. But yeah, in Big Spring, the water lines got infected with sewage because the sewage pipe burst. It was a crazy like week and a half. You had to like hold your mouth when you showered, which is weird to begin with, right? Like, but you can't like I don't know if you're actually getting clean, but like, you know what I mean? So weird. So it tasted like a chemical that they use in that they put on batteries. Crazy. Yeah, different one. Sweet. What does he look like? Or she? Is it a? I'm assuming it's a guy. Can you explain what the superhero looks like? I want to see if I can guess it. I feel like I can guess it. Maybe not. I don't know. But I'm gonna try my darndest. I think it's a car. Toothless the dragon, a car, and a fox. What is the fox from? Is that from that Disney movie, The Fox and the Hound, possibly? But it's a car. Nightwing? Oh. It might be Nightwing. Yeah. Isn't that Robin Hood's? Not Robin Hood, but Robin's car? Nightwing is Robin, right? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't even know if it is a superhero. Well, I mean, I can look at it when I get inside. Yeah, a car. I am clueless. Wait, just send me a picture of it really quick. That might help. Nightwing is much better than Robin? Really? Is Nightwing wait. Nightwing is when Robin goes on his own, right? And he's like, outfit is black and blue? Is that correct? I feel like Nightwing is when Robin takes over. Is like, nah, I'm him now. I've upgraded from Robin. I also could be completely wrong here. Hey, you buy one get 6 free is basically what I'm seeing here. That's basically what you're saying to me. Talk about getting a deal. Yeah, some of those Tony figures are super expensive. I don't really know why, but I don't know. They give you hours and hours. Honestly, they give the kids hours and hours of entertainment, and some of the songs are so incredibly good that as someone who doesn't learn lyrics very well, I learned the lyrics. Just so catchy. So Tony figures they're these little figures that go with a device called a Tony's box, and they have this like little code on the bottom, and you put them on top of the Tony's box. The Tony box reads that code, and then what it does is it has like a song that goes with the little figure, and then it tells a story about the figure. So if you have Spider-Man, there's a little Spider-Man song that it plays, and then it reads off a Spider-Man like episode from one of the TV shows, and it like reads that whole episode to you basically as like, I don't know, it's like tells you a little story. It's really neat, really cool, but they're really expensive. Please get sponsored by Tony's. I'll do my best, I guess. I will do what I can. Yeah, it's really cool. And so it's like an interactive way, an interactive device that your kids can play with that isn't like a monitor, so you're not watching TV all day or on a tablet all the time. I mean, we don't use it, I don't know. There are days, there's like weeks where my son will play with it quite a bit, and then there are weeks where he won't play with it at all. And so we try to do our best to like limit how much TV our kids watch, but some weeks are just really tired, and it's, you know, let him watch TV. But when we do let him watch TV, we're pretty intentional about the type of shows that he watches. We're a big fan of PBS Kids and some of those shows. We're really big, like for me personally, and I think I can speak for my wife, like we try to watch some of the older shows from like the 90s and early 2000s because they're slower paced. They're not as like jump cutty and flashy as some of the newer ones, and so it seems like our kids respond better when it's time to turn those TV shows off than like when we watch some of the newer cartoons. But when we're really like trying not to watch TV, we spend a lot of time in our backyard, let our kids run around, play in dirt, kick rocks, you know, the whole thing. Give my kid a basketball and a controller as soon as he's born. He'll be professional at one. Heck yeah. Be a professional at gaming or be a professional at basketball. I don't care which one it is. I tried to give my son a basketball. He's really not into it. Like, he's not, if I pick up the basketball and play with it, he will pick it up and want to play with it. But oddly enough, our son is like really into like a baseball and a baseball bat, or like soccer. I'm not good at soccer though. I can't really do it. Oh, they 100% are. And I understand why. Like, their job is to gather your attention and keep you watching nonstop over and over and over again so that they can run ads, and that's how they make money. I get it, but it is yeah, no, there have been a few times where, especially when we first started like allowing our son to watch TV, as we were trying to figure out what we wanted him to watch. JBNW, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing all right today. Like, going through trying to find like shows that we thought were good. I think TikTok and like Instagram, there were a few reels that we watched that really gave us some good direction in terms of what shows we wanted to watch. But initially we were like, some of the stuff just is capturing his attention to the point that like it is not good. He doesn't respond, doesn't say anything. He's just kind of mesmerized, you know, and we really didn't like it. Have lower attention spans than goldfish. That's true. It is crazy the what's the word I'm looking for? The amount of psychology that goes into like creating some of these shows and some of these like YouTube videos and TikToks and stuff. You know what I mean? Ultimately, PBS Kids is so good. I agree. And our son has learned a ton from PBS Kids just over the last few years as we've let him watch from time to time. Loves Wildcrats, which teaches you a lot about animals and stuff. So yeah, it's been really good for him. Used to watch PBS Kids. It was Sid the Kid or whatever his name was. I was not a PBS Kid guy growing up. My parents didn't really care what we watched. I mean, to some degree. Like, my mom was more intentional with like making sure we didn't watch like, you know, mature stuff, things of that nature. But my father really was like, hey, I'm watching this and you guys just sit down and watch. My dad really didn't care that much. But in terms of cartoons, I was like a Fox Kids kind of cartoon kid until that basically disappeared, and then it became Cartoon Network, Disney Channel, and Nickelodeon. But my wife, on the other hand, she was a PBS kid. And so she knows a whole lot more about PBS Kids than I do. But there was Arthur on PBS Kids, and I enjoyed that show. And Curious George. Boom, 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 boom. And honestly, I don't know how many new kids. One of my favorite, like one of the shows I really, really enjoy on PBS Kids now is Work It Out Wombats. I don't know, it's just kind of catchy. Pretty catchy. My son enjoys it, the whole thing. Oh my gosh, you want to talk about bringing me to tears as a kid? Absolutely brought me to tears. Oh, who is that? I've seen that person, but I don't know who it is. Yeah, I think she's like a detective. I don't know if superhero is the right term. I don't know if she's a superhero, but she's like a detective of some sort. I don't know who just joined the TikTok stream because I can't read your name, but welcome. Random letter person. I hope you're doing well today. Dragon Ball Z in general though shaped who I was. It like taught me the value of like pushing yourself, right? It taught me mainly that, I guess mainly that's it, like the importance of like, no, you have more to give. Like when you're tired and you think that you can't give more and that you can't push past your boundaries, you just gotta dig a little deeper, you know what I mean? Mr. Random, what's up? Welcome to the stream, how are you? How's your gaming gone today? I hope you've had some fun with the VR. I got one of the photos. I'm waiting for the other ones. You just woke up? Oh, nice. How was your nap? One is a Batmobile. Oh. Okay, yeah, it's Batmobile. Got you. I don't know who the lady is. I don't know who the fox is, and then there's the toothless guy. What's the wolf? I don't know what the wolf is either. Oh, for sure. I cried the day Kobe passed. I was in was Grand Central Park. I was overlooking the ice rink while people were skating, and I was just crying. You didn't wake up to your alarm? Oh, when was your alarm set? Two-time, welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing all right today. But yeah, no, Mamba mentality for life. Mamba mentality for life. I used to work. I spent a year working as an assistant in an elementary school, and I heard a kid say they took a shot during PE, and they were like Curry, and I like looked at him, and I was like, what did you just say? Nah, bro, it's Kobe around here forever. World froze me. Exactly. I didn't want to believe it. I was like, nah, bro, there's no way. Twitter is tripping right now. Wait, you had your alarm set for 6 a.m.? What the heck? Exactly. I wanted to puke when he said Curry. Don't get me wrong. Curry's one of those guys. Curry's one of those ones. Greatest shooter of all time. I don't care what anyone says. But it will never. I don't care if I'm throwing a water bottle away, a piece of trash. I don't care if it's a basketball. It will always be Kobe. It will always be Kobe. I'm going to make sure my kids know that too. Like, hey, if you pick up a basketball, if you shoot anything, this is what you say. You say Kobe. You lean back as far as you can without hurting yourself and falling, and you scream Kobe at the top of your lungs. And you net that thing. You might have Curry in your top 10. I mean, I would. I'd have Curry in the top 10. I mean, what is he? He has 5 championships, right? He did. Does he have 5 or does he have 4? He may have 4. Hold on, let me see here. I thought he had 5. He has 4. Okay. He has 4. I don't care what you say. Same as LeBron, exactly. I would not have a problem with anyone putting Steph Curry in their top 10. I mean, Bill Russell has 15, and I don't consider him one of the greatest players ever. That's just me, though. He was a great player, don't get me wrong. He's in the top 75 for sure. But I'm not putting him in my top 10 list. You know what I mean? Oh, here is the response for what Tony's is. Tony's audio toy brings classic stories to life through engaging narration and music. Introducing kids to classical music. It's a popular product. There you go. That's what a Tony's is. Kana, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing all right today. Peter the Wolf. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. But I find it hard, like, I don't know how you don't include Curry in your top 10 or top 5 list. Doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know when we'll see another three-point shooter like him. I don't know when we'll see someone who was drafted to a team, maybe SGA and the Thunder, because they're such a young team. Congratulations to them. Really, really hard. But I almost turned the game off the other night after Halliburton got hurt. I'm just putting that out there. Classical music helps development of babies. That is true. I don't know the science behind it or how it works, but That was the description of the wolf? Oh, okay. Got you. But yeah, I don't know how it works or the science behind the classical music, but I know it has something to do with like the pace of it and like how it aligns with like the wavelengths of children and their brains. So Kobe gets way too much disrespect. I agree. I agree. I think if you're talking about, okay, so here's the thing. I think Jordan's number one. I think if you look at the accolades and you look at the fact that he's undefeated in the finals, he's number one from like just a basketball perspective. If we're talking about overall athlete and just a pure specimen, and then you have the accolades to back it up, I think we're talking about LeBron James, in my opinion. If you want to talk about just a lethal go-getter, doesn't have the greatest talent, wasn't the tallest, wasn't the strongest, but was the fundamental king, and just proved to you that you can work your way to being one of the greatest basketball players to ever walk the earth, then you have an argument for making Kobe number one. I think it depends on your perspective and how you kind of approach basketball. But I think any of those can be, I think they can all be interchanged, one, two, or three. No, that's a lie. I think Jordan's number one. I think 2 and 3 can be interchangeable with Jordan, with LeBron or Kobe, in my personal opinion. I think after that is where it starts to get really, really hard. But anyone that's like, yeah, but Kobe was inefficient and blah, 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 blah. It's like, I don't care. Do you know how hard it is to miss, 60% of your shots over the course of your career and still be like, nah, I'm one of those ones and I'm going to pull this rock no matter what's going on? Do you understand the type of confidence you have to be like, no, I'm not passing the ball to my teammates because they don't work the way that I do? Like, they don't love the game the way that I do. That we're talking about goated mentalities. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. Also, I think the disrespect that NBA players get in general, like when someone, the only person that I really don't like in basketball is Rudy Gobert. That is the only person that I will honestly say is boo-boo cheeks. Obviously way better than me, but I can't stand how he plays basketball. That being said, there is not one person on a basketball court that you can call trash. And the people that are like, oh no, you're horrible, blah, 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 you're disgusting. Oh, I can't say, you know what I mean? It's like, dog, they would dog walk you any day of the week. No stretching, no warm up, just absolutely torch you. I have Jordan 1, Kobe 2, and LeBron 3. After looking through his career, the chokes, leaving teams and the media hiding his flaws, I don't know where I have him anymore. Rudy needs his contract removed. Trash, right? I'm glad I'm not the only one. Atiri, welcome to the stream. I can understand that. I can understand wanting to move LeBron. I have no fault with people wanting to move LeBron. But Rudy Gobert is boo-boo. Boo-boo. I'm so sick of him. I am sick of him. He is so bad. And I get it, he's a 7'3" man, he's a defensive specialist. I get it, but golly, dude. I can't stand when he plays. I don't know what it is. Maybe because I watch him try to score and I'm like, dude, this is not. Ugh. You know what I mean? Just ew. Carmen Sandiego. I remember that name. Exactly, dude. It is so annoying watching him play. He makes so much money. Kristen, welcome to the stream. How are you today? He makes so much money, and to be, in my opinion, to be that bad, it really irritates me to no end. How are you that big, and your hands are that big, and you can't catch a basketball? Again, I'm a fan, I'm a viewer, and I'm complaining about someone who's in the league, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Where do you rank the playoffs this year? I think it was one of the best playoffs that I've ever watched. And then the Pacers run was one of the greatest playoff runs I think I've seen since like the 2011 Mavericks, in my opinion. I don't know. They were going insane. That must be crazy. Such a humbling experience for the league to call Halliburton like the most overrated all-star, and then to watch him just turn up the way that he did. Like, nah, bro, y'all hold this. And then to not, oh man, to see him tear his Achilles. I feel for the man, but I really hope he pulls a Kevin Durant and really makes a strong comeback, you know? That's the hope. I'm hoping he turns it up. I don't know what that process, I mean, he's missing all of next season. I really hope he takes, what, I don't know, the next probably 15 to 18 months off. SGA, bro. And the thing is, I love what SGA is so smooth, but the amount of like fouls that he gets is irritating. And I get it, they're playing by the rules. He has really learned how to finesse the system. It was like when Harden was with the Rockets. I understand that, but goodness gracious, dude. At some point, you got to be like, yo, what do we, like, come on. They're all $20 each with the exception of the one that is on sale for $16.99. So $135 worth of Tonys for $20. That's an insane deal. He has a nice game, but when he's not flopping. Exactly. He has one of the purest mid-range shots since probably Jordan and Kobe, in my opinion. And he handles the rock. He handles the rock. Probably, I don't think he has better handles than Kyrie. I will never say that. But he has a fluidness about him that he has handles that kind of remind me of like if Kyrie and Paul George kind of like were the same player. If they merged together in terms of like how Paul George is very smooth looking, but just can handle, you know what I mean? And he's quick. Bro, that dude has a burst of speed that almost not near, I don't think it's nearly as bursty as like Westbrook or John Wall was, you know, at the height of his career and before injuries and stuff. But like, you know what I mean? That boy's quick. Really? Yo, what a record. 5-0. What a record. What a record. The push, yes, his push-ups annoy me. They irritate. I understand that you got it, like, there's a level of, like, you've got to push off a little bit to give yourself some room sometimes because these defenders are elite. Despite what people say about defense in the NBA, when you're spreading out the offense and you're spreading out the floor that hard and you're having to play help side defense, I recognize that it is really, really difficult to lock somebody up. But there are some guys out there that have lockdown defense, and so you like giving yourself that little nudge. There are some push-offs where you're like, bro, what? And it happens regularly, and then he's the one that gets the fouls. Just irritates me no end. But he's a traffic cone on defense. I don't know if I've ever heard that. What a descriptive way to say, brother, move your feet. You're dookie. That's true. I imagine it has something to do with the fact that like it's probably hard for him to put on weight. I bet you he doesn't want to eat the amount of calories that you need to. And I bet you he doesn't want to, I bet you he's worried about losing his first step. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I mean, Jordan did it. Jordan said, yo, I'm tired of getting bullied. It's such, I don't know, it's such a fascinating dynamic. I'm also looking forward to the day that like we have a true big, I don't know if it will ever happen again, but like seeing a true big man step back into the league again. Like a Shaq type of just dominate. You know what I mean? Just a powerhouse down low. Like if the ball goes into that paint, there is nothing you can do. 7 years in the league and he looks like a rookie. He is, but that whole team is so young and I don't know. I kind of like their vibe. I'm not gonna lie. They're pretty chill. But I don't know. They're a run and gun team, you know. So I bet you that like even if they wanted to bulk up, because I mean even if you look at Chet is skinny, and he's what on his third or fourth year. Like the whole team is pretty thin, as a whole. I think what's his name with the braids, Dort. I don't know how to pronounce his full last name, but Dort. He's like their biggest looking player. I'm trying to think of who else. He might be the biggest one from a like size and weight perspective. I don't know, man. There's a reason I'm not in the league, so there's that. I wanted to be. I wanted to be so bad. A diehard dream of mine. I had to watch it fade away. That wasn't good enough. It is what it is. Coming to terms with that was hard, though. I was a very sad, sad young man. Only like J-Dub? J-Dub's good. J-Dub is good. That is goofy, but those two are second-year players. They have an excuse. That is true. Chet has put on some weight, though. Like, if you see him, like, his rookie year to his second year, he put on, like, 20 pounds. He's such a long frame. He's so tall. I don't know. I don't think he'll ever put on enough weight to have, like, that Giannis effect. Like, seeing Giannis his rookie year to, like, I think it was, like, 2 or 3 years in, he, like, bulked up huge. Giannis is massive. I don't see Chet getting that big, but I don't know. I think Chet would be really... Chet could use some weight on him. I think he has kind of a frail frame. This year was a little bit better, but I know he was out for a little bit. Maybe not low. I think he was out for a while, actually. Was it a knee? Can't remember. Hamstring or something? He brought all of his characters outside? Aww. I can only imagine. I started hooping late and never had a hoop dream. I started hooping when I was 12 and was really, really bad, but I became obsessed with it. And I used to like fantasize about traveling to games and like, you know, checking into my hotel, making sure that I was eating a proper dinner, waking up, going to the gym, getting there hours early before other players, and making sure that, you know, I went through my proper routine, going through like walkthroughs with the team, all the way to like fantasizing about like the tip-off and like the lights coming on in the arena. Matter of fact, I used to coach a basketball team, an AAU team, and we went to San Antonio for a tournament, and I got to step onto the Spurs arena. Actually, I didn't even get to step on. I did, but I walked into the arena and like walked in to see the actual court, and I started crying. And my team, the athletes were like, "Coach, why are you crying?" I was like, "You guys don't understand." I was like, this is what I dreamed about. This is what I wanted to do my entire life. It was the only thing that I ever thought about. It was that or being a professional gamer. That was it. And they were like, you dreamed that hard about it? I was like, guys, yes. I was like, I spent all my time, I was going to school, playing basketball, playing video games, and hanging out with my now wife. And even then there were times where she was coming to the gym and hanging out with me. That's all I did. He is stoked. I'm glad he's stoked. Do you play for local leagues or anything? I'm actually playing in a men's league for the first time in probably years. I'm not really big into men's leagues, mainly because moment of silence, exactly. You're falling in love with your wife, 100%. 100%. I'm playing in a men's league. The reason I don't really like playing in men's leagues is because some of these guys haven't realized that like it's not happening. You know what I mean? They're still playing like they're trying to make it into the league or make it into college. And as much as I love playing basketball and as competitive as I am, I also am like, I don't know, I'm not getting younger. I'm not trying to hurt myself. I want to have some fun, play some hoops, get a good workout, and go home. You know what I mean? But I actually got my schedule today. We have our first men's league game on July 7th at 8 p.m., which is kind of late, but I'll be okay. So looking forward to that. That's one of the reasons why I've been so focused on like losing weight. One, I want to lose weight because I want to be healthy. I want to live a long time. I want my kids and my wife to be healthy. I want to live for them for a long time, right? But also I went and played some pickup a few months ago and I was gassed the entire time and it pissed me off. It pissed me off. So I got my fat butt on a treadmill and started running around that thing. You know what I mean? Eating a whole lot healthier. Cooking a whole lot more at home, just trying to be very intentional with the food that we eat. Yes, it's the dirty play that I don't like. Like I'm all cool with you giving me a foul, but like if you elbow me in my gut or something, doing something crazy, or try and scratch my face, or try to pull me down while I'm going up for a layup, I'm not going to be happy about it. It's like, bro, we are not 18 anymore. Okay? Relax a little bit. If you really want the ball that bad, just foul me, it's cool. It's okay. It's okay. It's not that serious. It's not like if you win a championship, I think they give you like, I don't know, like a medal, like you're an AAU, and it's like, I don't want this. Thank you, but like, nah, I'm good. No thanks. I just wanted to play basketball for a couple hours. You know, through the summer. That's it. Nothing crazy. But I don't know. That's just me. We shall see how it goes. This year will determine if I play in the future, probably. Also, it depends on like the scheduling, and we're gonna try it out. My wife was like, I would rather you not, but she was like, I know that if you want to, that's cool. She was very supportive in that regard. So we'll see how it works with our schedule. If it gets too crazy this year, I probably won't do it in the future. If it seems like it's okay, and really depending on how life changes over the next couple of years, you know, maybe I'll continue it. I don't know. Right. Yeah, I try to play through fouls. Like, I'm not the one that's calling fouls all the time. My son is calling me. I'll play through most fouls, but if like you grab me or grab my shirt or pull me down, then I have a problem with it. Oh, my son's calling. 1 second. Let me go answer my son. Ow, my neck. My neck. Still affects you to this day? I didn't hurt myself during basketball in high school. I tore my ACL though in football, and that kind of bothers me some to this day. But wrists and ankles are not fun. Shoulders even, not fun to hurt. Was it your shooting hand that you messed it up? Like, was it your shooting wrist? Because if so, that sucks. And I imagine that's hard to heal just because of the nature of like where it is. You use your wrist for a lot of stuff. You write and things of that nature. Versus like, I don't know, my leg, you can get on crutches or something, you know? I guess you could teach yourself to use your non-dominant hand, but that seems like a horrible way of... it seems like that would suck. Maybe not. I don't know. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Dum, dum, dum. Dum, 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 dum. Dum, dum. Alright, my chat disconnected from the YouTube chat. That was weird, but we're back. I don't know why it does that. It just randomly is like, I'm just gonna disconnect. And you just I gotta sit here and accept it. You're gonna make a dope Tony's character holder? Ooh, okay. Your knees are done for? Oh no. What did you do to your knees? Are you looking up how to make one through like using wood? Or are you looking to... You're just looking at different options out there? Yeah, what the heck did you do to your knees though? That doesn't sound good at all. I woke up in the middle of the night screaming because my knee was locked up. Ah! Do you have like Are you having like, is it like bone on bone stuff? Oh no. Oh no. I'm worried about that when I get a little bit older, but I don't know, I'm a little bit worried about it. Not too, fortunately my knees don't hurt too terribly bad. Changes, like the changes during the seasons really affect it. Like, so going from summer to like the first really cold day that we have, like the first week that it's really cold here in Texas, that really hurts. And then switching to like when it's the really first like warm or hot day that we have, I'm usually like, ow, my knee hurts. But other than that, my knee is pretty good. I mean, I know that I have some scar tissue in there because bending it back is really uncomfortable, but I've been working really hard recently to work on some deep, like primal squats and stretching to help kind of loosen up some of that scar tissue and make it act more like, I guess, muscle or tendons, or I don't know. I'm not a medical guy, I don't know. But make it work better, more stretchy like, I guess. Loosening it up. Then I try to properly warm up. Obviously, losing weight, this year I've lost 20 pounds, but over the past 2 years, I'm down a total of 70 pounds. That has been like life-changing in terms of, maybe not 70, 60 pounds. 60 pounds. Excuse me. I'm down 60 pounds, and that has been just mind-boggling in terms of how good I feel. You know what I mean? Wait, am I doing my math right? No, I'm totally lying. Hold on. I'm down a total of... No, I've lost a total of 60 pounds, but I'm down 40 pounds. There we go, because I gained weight again. There we go. Sorry. I was like, that's not right. Hours of pooping, no warm-up, pushing myself way too hard in the gym, and I think my legs are too heavy. I sleep on my side, and I think it's pushing my bones, and they're not aligned. Ah! Maybe it's bone grinding. Ah! Oh, that sounds so painful. I hope you can get that, maybe not fixed, but like I hope you can figure out a way to like make that better. Oh, that sounds horrible. Absolutely terrible. I've heard stories of people that have bone-on-bone grinding, and I just can't even fathom the thought of that. I really, it makes my skin crawl. That sounds like a horrible way to have like any kind of joint pain. Is just I think overall I've been pretty blessed with like healthy joints and stuff. Honestly, the hurting my knee in high school could have been avoided. My ego wouldn't let me fall when I got hit, and so I don't know. I could have avoided it, but I didn't fall, and so the force basically exited the back of my knee. Really? That's crazy. Fascinating how that works. Yeah, I think my playing weight was 200. My playing weight was 215 pounds, and currently I am 300. I'm a big boy. But I was telling my wife earlier, I saw a photo. I don't know if it was her or if it was my sister-in-law that took the photo. Either way, there's a photo, and it was me sitting next to my brother, and you just saw my fat rolls, and I was like, nah, bro, I can't do this. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's been a fun journey. I feel a whole lot better, but there's still a long ways to go. But I saw my fat rolls and I almost puked. I got so mad. I was like, there's no way. I said, I can't do it. I can't go out like that. Can't go out like that. I've been on the gym grind ever since. And it's going relatively well. Playing basketball is a whole lot easier, and then I do have a goal of being able to run a marathon. I would like to be able to run one in the next 12 months, but I genuinely don't know I mean, I know it's possible, but I feel like I'd have to lose another probably 60-ish pounds at a minimum. I think my goal weight is like 225. I feel like that would be a relatively healthy area. I really don't know. I guess it depends on how much muscle I put on, but I don't know, man. I'm figuring it out as I go, you know what I mean? Enderman, that's not where you want to stand. Enderman, that's not where you want to stand. Bye-bye. See you later. See you later. Oh my gosh. Yeah, dog, you're doing a crazy amount of weight. That's impressive, though. Oh my gosh, a super chat. Polander, $10 from Polander. Keep up the hard work. Yo, Polander, that was out of nowhere. Thank you very much. All right, yeah, I'll keep up the hard work. I'll keep up the hard work, I promise. Thank you very much. Was not expecting that. That scared the mess out of me, guys. My heart just sank to my butt. But thank you for the super chat. That's love. You did that for 10 to 12 reps, 4 sets. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you got a crazy strong base. W Polander, absolutely. Billy Bosey, welcome to the TikTok stream. How are you today? Hope you're doing all right. All right, let's go clear out my inventory really quick. I can't believe that we're saying this. We are on the final pillar. But before I start that, I need to go talk to my wife. And oh no, I was about to come ask you if you'd like me to stop streaming. I can save this pillar for tomorrow. I don't mind doing that. I wanted to ask you before I started it. I am fine with ending the stream right here if you would like to hang out. Because it will be probably another hour to an hour and a half to do that, and I know it's getting late, so I'm happy to hang out, and maybe I can start a stream this evening after you guys go to bed or something, or I can just save it for tomorrow. It's whatever. You let me know what you want me to do, babe. Don't put this on you? Okay, here's this. Guys, I'm gonna end the stream here. We're gonna save this probably for tomorrow. We'll see how this evening goes with my family. I'm gonna go spend time with them, see how they're doing. Polander, thank you again. That was so random. I don't know Polander. Never heard of them. So that was very generous and very kind to them. Thank you for the 10 pounds. That was awesome. But yeah, I'm gonna go hang out with the family. Jacinto, it was wonderful talking with you. If I don't see you again this evening, then I will catch you when I catch you. All right. W family, always. Thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate it, stream. You guys are amazing. Polander, there we go. You're welcome. You are so kind. Thank you again. I'm gonna go spend time with my family. You guys have a great afternoon, evening, whatever time it is for you. And I'll catch you in the next stream. Wow, last minute super chat. That was sick.